What's up, everyone? It's Sean, and I'm going to talk about a pretty controversial topic that I recently feel has become a lot more relevant over the years and should be discussed. Whether you have realized it or not, the United States has been in a state of political turmoil for the past few decades now. I think we can all agree that the public has become more and more angry towards the executive branch of government, and more specifically, towards the president. This guy. I know many of you still view this position of power in our country as a staple of American democracy that has been here as long as the country itself. But that's the problem with this whole thing. Although presidency has become a sort of tradition in the United States, it is a very outdated form of leadership brought on by early Americans hundreds of years ago who wrote with quills. Many realities have changed from the 18th century to today that the leaders of our young country could not have dreamed of. No, not taking away anything from the people from the Revolutionary War or anything, but I think we can all agree that America today, with its ever growing population, advancements in technology, social progression, and information networking, is much more complicated than the America first established hundreds of years ago. We have gone from 13 colonies to 50 states and are known across the world for our economic and militaristic powerhouse. While we have had a couple of stable presidents over the last half century, a majority of them have been incompetent, war crazy, or just crazy in general. While all of them are not as terrible as these guys, a majority of them seem to lead the country pretty damn poorly, and I feel that the quality of happiness the public has towards the government only goes down after a term with one of these presidents. While all this has been manageable in the past, I believe we're about to walk into some uncharted territory with President Trump. We are literally living in an age where we have an ignorant reality TV show host who is richer than 99% of the population as the leader of our country. I don't know about you, but that seems pretty wrong. The anger put out by the public after he was elected pretty much dwarfs all other presidencies. As predicted, President Trump has continued to say stupid things to the public and to Twitter, only upsetting more people. This doesn't even include some of the insane policies he has already implemented, such as immigration and environmental rollbacks. However, this isn't just like a Republican problem. The alternative, Hillary Clinton, wasn't much better and actually might be worse. We can all agree that the presidential election was a disaster, with an array of horrible candidates from both parties, with each one worse than the last. This just shows how broken our presidential system is. We have one person above the rest in the executive branch, and only two parties are able to truly get nominees to this position. This is much too limited of a system for our diverse, complex 21st century society. No one human being should be in charge of 350 million people. It is a preposterous job. We are living in a different age where one person making a decision for a group of unintelligent people is in the past. Combine this with the fact that America's political system allows the president to be the highest office in the executive branch and determine all the branch policies. It's easy to see how misleading of the nature of the presidency has become. The amount of power the presidency has is more than any one person should have over such a massive and diverse population. Today, intelligence is much more diverse and spread out throughout the country, and as such, there needs to be a redefinition of the presidential system in the executive branch. The unrepresentative nature of the presidency today does not match the type of democracy America advertises to be. And as such, the first step in fixing this country is redefining the executive branch in our government. And personally, in my opinion, I feel it is a waste of time and money for our government to put so much hope in one person because, after all, they're just human, just like you and me. And can you imagine running a country with that many people and that many problems? Probably not. Alright, thank you, and I hope this helped you realize how outdated of a world we live in today.